Hi, we're back home from Sydney now. We are in our village, which is like 6 cars on the road is rush hour, and we've been negotiating thousands of cars on the road in Sydney, quite safely, but a bit of a culture shock. It's nice to be home. And while I was in Sydney at the show, I was thinking about the 3 sales tables there that were selling off parents' minis because they'd passed away. And I thought how sad it was. And the girl next door to me was selling this half-finished house that her dad had built. And nobody seemed to be very interested in it. And it was beautifully made so far. And then finally, at the last day, at the nth hour, Ray Power, a friend of mine that did the church, we covered him off in an earlier video. He does beautiful work, and he decided he would take it on and finish it. And he will do this. He will respect that man because Ray is a really nice guy. Now, if you want to know some more about Ray's work, I covered him off in issue 6, which was a Tudor mansion, which had a really lovely Henry VIII figurine standing on the steps. And he also did a violin, and he put a little violin maker inside this full-size violin. Oh, look, there, you've got that one there. So well worth having a look at if you've subscribed to the magazine. It's either hard copy or digital. And he also did the church. So I covered off the church, and I think that's pretty much, oh no, I did he did a very modern gemstone museum, and he did a steampunk mansion as well, and I think I've done that steampunk mansion at one time. So very prolific, and he'll do a really lovely job on that house. When I got home, I wasted no time in getting all my stuff in the right places. And so all my brass instruments went into Terry Pratchett's soul music shop, and some went in the window. And this is a piece that the front slides into the back. And I put all the other brass instruments along the back shelf, which had been empty from that point, waiting for them. So I'm really happy with that. I bought the drum set in France when I was in France at Joffrey's Arcade. Amazing place if you're ever there in Paris. And so the rest of the pieces I'd had earmarked for the steampunk mansion, and I have got some trees to soften up the terrace, but I'm going to make some pencil pines in pots, and I'm going to make those out of air dry clay, so I will do a tutorial on that in the future just to soften things up a little bit. And I've bought some doors, and I'm busy fitting doors at the moment. That was very good. And as you can see, I'm straightening things and clamping things. And this is the biggest thing with miniatures, is keeping them straight, because they've got this annoying habit of going skew-whiff on you. But I've almost finished straightening that piece now, and I'm ready to do the cladding on that. So then the other thing that I got at the show was these dear little feet. And they're little lion's paws, and I'm going to incorporate them into a Tudor bed at some point. I'm looking forward to that. That was one thing that really motivated me when I was there. And so I will endeavour to keep you in touch with all the other bits and pieces that I've bought, and will show you what I've been doing with them.